driving through.
It was going to serve what people wanted. It was going to respond to the needs and desires of the population.
Yeah.
Not redefine them. And actually what you don't want grandchildren. You want a trans kid.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got there. You don't want that, Vince. What you want is density in your neighborhood. You want public housing on your street. You want that. And if you don't want that, you're a racist.
Right.
Like that's actually what we got.
Yeah. Yeah.
We got gay race communism, but it was supposed to be Buc-ee's with like super clean bathrooms and dog water fountains and like massive malted milk ball supplies and like every kind of dip. Not just, Skoal and Copenhagen, but like getting into the serious esoteric chewing tobaccos.
That's right. A chewing tobacco for every man.
Yeah. With no lecturing about it either.
No, not at all.
Yeah. I'd like the kiwi fruit. Yeah. Oh, okay. Coming right up, sir. Like, that's awesome.
That is awesome. And no judgment. I mean, yeah, I don't know. I mean, you talk about this a lot, but I just spent the last almost 2 weeks driving through most of East Coast America. I was all the way up from Maine to Florida, back and forth.
Did you really?
Yeah. And
what did you think?
I felt sadness for a lot of what I saw. I love the country. So I found so much of it to be beautiful.
And you grew up, your dad was a Marine Corps officer. You grew up everywhere.
Yeah, most of the East Coast. Hawaii was our one detour away from that. But almost the East Coast my entire life. And the country is beautiful. I love driving through it. I love seeing how much, there's so much land and there's so much to drive through and really neat and cool people. But then like you see so many communities where things are like completely falling apart. Completely. And like,
what were the signs of that?
Like all of the elements get through your home. The roofs are falling apart. The water clearly must pour in every time it rains.
Seriously.
Yeah. So
it's not just you like saw junkies at a gas station. It's like you saw people with holes in their roofs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like saw junkies at a gas station. It's like you saw people with holes in their roofs.
Yeah.
Like saw junkies at a gas station. It's like you saw people with holes in their roofs.
Yeah. Yeah. All over the place.
Like actual poverty. If there's a hole in your roof, you're impoverished. I think we can say that.
If your house is leaning over, you got a real issue. Like you live in a death trap. So, there's a lot of that out there. And
and
I saw, by the way, in a lot of those yards, I saw Trump flags there. And I saw, by the way, in a lot of those yards, I saw Trump flags. And I saw, by the way, in a lot of those yards, I saw Trump flags. As a political measure.
So were